A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a significant diplomatic engagement, U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio is set to meet with Chinese Foreign Minister Wang on Friday during the ASEAN Foreign Ministers meeting in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. This marks the first in-person encounter between the two officials since President Donald Trump resumed office, amidst escalating tensions between the United States and China. The discussions are expected to focus on a range of contentious issues, including trade tariffs, fentanyl, Taiwan, and technology. Rubio, known for his hardline stance on China, arrives at a time when Washington's tariffs are making headlines and stirring concerns among its Asian trade partners. In a pre-meeting statement, Rubio emphasized that the U.S. has no intention of abandoning its commitments in the Asia-Pacific region. He reassured allies that ongoing negotiations could potentially yield better tariff rates for them compared to other nations. However, the backdrop of punitive tariffs, with Trump threatening rates as high as 50% against over 20 countries, looms large over the conference. Malaysian Prime Minister Anwar Ibrahim has criticized the use of tariffs as tools of geopolitical rivalry, highlighting the delicate balance of international relations in the region. Wang echoed these sentiments, advocating for a fairer international order while condemning unilateral protectionism and tariff abuses by major countries. The U.S.-China relationship has deteriorated significantly since Trump took office, with both nations engaging in a tariff war that saw duties on exports soar to unprecedented levels. In a temporary truce earlier this year, both sides agreed to reduce their tariffs, a development that Trump hailed as a total reset. However, the underlying issues remain unresolved. In addition to trade, Rubio and Wang are expected to address U.S. concerns regarding China's assertive actions in the South China Sea and its military pressures on Taiwan. China views Taiwan as part of its territory and has not ruled out the use of force to assert its claim. Despite the lack of formal diplomatic ties, the U.S. maintains a robust arms supply relationship with Taiwan and has increasingly supported the island in the face of Chinese military threats. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth recently accused China of preparing for potential military action to shift the balance of power in the Asia-Pacific. In response, Chinese officials have accused the U.S. of using Taiwan as a pretext to contain China's rise and have urged Washington to cease its provocations. As the ASEAN meeting unfolds, the world watches closely, aware that the outcomes of these discussions could have far-reaching implications for global trade, security, and diplomatic relations in the region. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.